What's up, y'all? It's part 2 with the deku was a villain. Let's get into it. After All Might dodges and Izuku throws the shadow ball, Izuku misses. And All Might says, "This is my chance now." Right as he was about to land a Detroit smash, he feels like he felt something on his back. He looks back, he sees a big shadow. All Might scared for his life. He says, "Texas Smash!" And tries to land one on Izuku, but he does. It's just like he feels nothing. He felt the air touch him, and that's all. It's like how Almighty says, "How did he stop my Texas Smash?" Well, Deku was compressing the air around him, creating a thin air shield. And so when he was about to land a punch, the thin air shield expanded into a thick one. Basically, if you ever watch Hunter x Hunter, it's like Nen. It's like you can use your Nen to block stuff. That's what Izuku did to the air. And Izuku says, "Night, it's been fun toying with you, All Might. See you again." And Izuku just disappears. It's an ability called Shadow Jump that he has. He can jump through shadows. And yeah. And also he has an ability called Air Travel, where he can travel through air. And air is everywhere, so... Izuku goes to a secret hideout that he's kept from the League of Villains. Izuku says, "Well, if it isn't my old friend." And he sees Bakugo, the only one he's ever seen in this, well, not the only one he's ever seen, but he's the only one that he's seen become a hero. Or a friend become a hero. And Izuku says, "Well, Bakugo, what are you gonna do now?" Bakugo says, "Izuku, what happened to you?" Deku says, "Nothing. I was just toying with All Might, battling him." Bakugo says, "You were fighting All Might?" He's like, "Yes, and I was toying with him too. I could have killed him in an instant." And Bakugo is shocked. Bakugo says, "No way. No way. There's no way you could toy with All Might. He's the number one hero." "Yeah, he's the number one hero. Have you heard of All for One?" And he's like, and Bakugo says, "Oh, that's stupid All for One. Look, Izuku, if you can come to the Hero Academy, we won't do anything." Izuku doesn't believe that, and so he air travels behind Bakugo and puts a knife to his throat. He says, "I don't believe you, Bakugo. I'm not stupid enough to believe that. You think I'm the same nerd you started bullying after you said I had a villainous quirk, huh? You think I'm the same person again? No, I'm way different." And Izuku cracks a devilish smile. Bakugo says, "Look, Izuku, I'm sorry, okay?" Izuku says, No, there's no taking back now. I'm already a villain, got money, living the best life I've ever had. And also, my mother's dead too. I just now figured that out." And Bakugo says, "I'm sorry for your loss, Izuku, but please come back." Izuku says, "No. Just wait till you see. You have 5 weeks. And Izuku just disappears, and Bakugo was sweating like he's never sweated before. Bakugo says, no. Drops down to his knees. Bakugo was shook. Bakugo says, 5 weeks. Oh, dang it. 5 weeks, that's not enough time. That's only 35 days. So we have 35 days to prepare. What is he gonna do? What is Izuku going to do? Bakugo runs to the academy and asks like, "Oh, can you talk to the president?" Mike. And so Bakugo basically warns the whole school of Izuku. And 2 weeks have already passed by since that happened. Every hero, because Bakugo told them about Izuku just toying with All Might, and they heard the word toying, they knew he was strong. So they started training extremely hard. Same for All Might, but he knows he has to pass it out to somebody, and so he has passed it down one for all to Bakugo. I don't know what you're saying. What? Should he pass it out to Mirio or somebody? I don't. Just you'll wait and see. Oh, guys. By the way, I'm getting another TV. I'm gonna start about live streaming games again. My TV was broke. Yeah. I'm gonna start by live streaming games again, but yeah. Get that out the way. Every hero has been training for the last 35 days. Non-stop. And each hero is ready, prepared, and everything. Then all of a sudden, boom! A big explosion happens in the city. And all the heroes go out and see who it is. Let's see Shigaraki, Izuku, All for One. And especially, they see almost half of the League of Villains. That includes twice, And all the heroes go fight the villains. And the last two standing are All for One and Izuku. They're standing there laughing, enjoying this destruction, while All Might appears out of nowhere. Same with Bakugo. And All Might says, "Young Bakugo, I'll deal with All for One, you deal with Izuku." And All Might just speed punches to All for One, but All for One blocks it, but still gets it flying. And Bakugo says, "Izuku, this is the right path you shouldn't choose. You shouldn't choose." And Izuku says, "Oh, really now? I see how it is." Then all of a sudden, Bakugo felt like he got shot 3 times in the stomach. But no, it's just it's Izuku controlling air and making air pressure go to his body, making it feel like he just got shot. And Bakugo just spits out blood on the ground. He's hurting in pain. Then activates All for One for All, but it's only at 5%. And tries to speed blitz Izuku, but Izuku catches his fist and tries to break it, but Bakugo uses a kick. Tries to kick Izuku in the side, but Izuku just ducks and tags Bakugo on the ground. Bakugo's on the ground, says, no. No way. This shouldn't be possible. And Bakugo gets very angry. He activates one for all once more time. He says, one for all. 10%! He's going beyond his 5% limit because he wants to defeat Izuku. It also activates his explosion. So imagine, like, you see, if y'all watched whatchamacallit, My Hero movie where Bakugo and Izuku were facing that one dude, I forgot his name. But like, if y'all know how Bakugo looks like he has one for all activated and he has explosions around him. Basically that, like, if y'all know what 100% Izuku looks like, imagine that, but on Bakugo. That's what Bakugo looks like. And he tries to speed blitz Izuku once more. And he keeps trying and trying and trying. And Bakugo feels his leg breaking down into pieces. And Izuku just punches him in the gut while Bakugo was off guard. Bakugo got sent flying. And Bakugo's knocked unconscious. All Might looks back, see Bakugo's unconscious. Still fighting All For One, and All For One hits All Might in the face really hard, gets it flying to where Bakugo was, but catches himself. He says, no, these people are strong. And All Might says, well, I have to go all out. All Might basically goes all out 100% and starts speed blitzing All For One. Starts hitting him and hits him with the United States of Smash. Hits him straight decked in the face. Sends him flying and knocks All For One unconscious. Now goes to Izuku, but as soon as he's trying to fight Izuku just hits All Might in the face, kicks him too. Almost like, dang, this kid is strong. If I'm at my 100% best, and I can't even defeat this kid, but I defeated All For One, how strong is he? And Izuku says, Shadow Ball of Death, arise. And you see multiple Shadow Balls of Death combined into one, making a black ball, basically making a black spirit bomb. And he throws it at All Might, and All Might says, United States of spits out blood and his quirk deactivates at the wrong time. But right as when he was about to die, Aizawa comes in, deactivates Izuku's quirk, and gets out of there. Izuku says, Eraserhead. And that's how I'll be leaving off this part 2 of What If Izuku Was a Villain.